The balcony sighs like it remembers every evening before this one. The rooftops stretch beneath the stars, quiet outlines without a sound. Streetlights trace familiar pathways through the sleeping town. A curtain moves across the way, then settles back into the night. One late bicycle glides below, its little lamp the only light. Cool air brushes past my shoulders, carrying tomorrow near. Yet somehow nothing asks me to leave this moment here. Take one more breath, look one more time. Some nights deserve a slower goodbye. Wooden balcony, hold this view. Every rooftop painted blue. Wooden balcony, keep the breeze playing softly through the trees. Nothing louder than the sky, nothing brighter than tonight. Wooden balcony, stay with me just a little longer before I leave. The neighbor becomes a painting made from windows, trees and light. Every little glowing rooftop finds its place beneath the night. Far away, a train keeps moving like a thread across the hills. Even distance feels familiar when the evening stands so still. Every journey finds a home, not because the road is gone, but because the heart grows quiet before the ending starts to show. Wooden balcony, one last view. Everything feels fresh and new. Wooden balcony, thank the night for every peaceful little light. Oh, this feeling, don't let go. There's one more road before I'm home. Wooden balcony, fade away until tomorrow finds this place. A station melody rises somewhere far away. Looks like it's finally time to head home. Footsteps echo on the stone. Shops are closing one by one. A paper bag swings by my side, carrying pieces of the day. The evening air feels soft and slow. No place left, I need to go. Warm reflections on the ground, dancing where the light spills out. A bicycle rolls quietly past the corner bakery. Someone laughs behind a door, a sound I've never heard before. Yet somehow it feels familiar, like a page from years ago. And the city starts to breathe at a gentler pace tonight. Lantern glow, shining on the narrow road. Lantern glow, guiding me back home. Nothing more that I should chase, nothing left that I should prove. Lantern glow, softly through the avenue. Lantern glow, everything feels lighter now. Lantern glow, let the quiet settle down. Windows painted gold and amber, framing little evening scenes. Steam is rising from a doorway like a half-remembered dream. Crosswalk signals change their colors without asking where I've been. And the worries from this morning feel smaller than they did. Every step becomes a little easier, every breath a little deep. The road bends past the temple gate, the lanterns sway above the street. I carry nothing but this moment. Lantern glow, lantern glow. The night is kind enough for me. So this is where the road goes, past the lanterns, past the noise, where the river keeps its secrets. The bridge stretches over quiet water, silver ripples drift below. A train hum fades behind me, like a story letting go. There's a bicycle resting beside an old handrail, and the breeze carries pieces of conversations through the air. I don't need a destination, tonight is enough. Evening stroll, evening stroll, let the hours wander slow. Evening stroll, following wherever the river flows. No reason to rush, no reason to run. The city's heartbeat softens one by one. Evening stroll, everything feels lighter now. Evening stroll, just the water and the sound. Across the bridge the streets grow smaller, storefront windows gently glow. Someone waters little flowers outside a place I do not know. The evening settles on the pavement like a blanket made of gold, and every step becomes a memory before it can grow old. A small light flickers further down the road. Steam rises softly in the distance. Maybe I'll stop there just for a while. Tea fills the cup. The room doesn't hurry, neither do I. Steam begins another story, curling slowly through the light. The chair beside the little table waits without a need tonight. Outside, passing cars grow fewer, leaving silence at the door. Every sip unties the hours one by one and nothing more. The clock continues softly, never asking me to race. Even time feels comfortable inside this quiet place. Set the worries down just for now, leave tomorrow outside. Somehow everything can wait until the morning. The window gathers tiny reflections from the streets now nearly still. The final page turns quietly before the night begins to heal. The cup grows lighter, yet somehow the calm grows deeper still. Maybe rest is simply learning how to stand completely still. One slow breath, one soft smile, one more quiet little while. No destination left to find, only ease inside tonight. Slowly keep it warm, keep this little feeling through the dawn. Slowly hold it near, some nights stay long after they disappear. Let tomorrow wait outside. Tonight belongs to peace of mind. Slowly, one more cup before the stars grow tired. The garden gate moves with the breeze. Somewhere nearby the night flowers are still awake. A door clicks shut, one light stays awake. Maybe every window has a story tonight. Curtains breathe against the glass while amber colors spill outside. A shelf of books, a hanging plant, only shadows hint inside. The evening settles on the rooftops without asking where to go. Even quiet neighborhoods have a gentle kind of glow. Laundry dances on a balcony, caught by one last passing breeze. Someone hums beyond the curtains, soft enough to miss with ease. The smallest lights can carry warmth far beyond their frame. Not every welcome needs a word. Sometimes a window says enough. Maybe comfort looks like this, simple and unplanned. Amber window shining low, keeping little stories only neighbors know. Amber window, stay alight, holding quiet moments through the night. Every golden reflection finds another home. Even from outside, I'm never alone. Amber window, guide my eyes like a gentle promise under peaceful skies. Mailbox numbers catch reflections, sidewalk trees begin to sway. A porch light quietly flickers, greeting someone's end of day. The breeze carries dinner aromas mixed with summer evening air. Tiny scenes of ordinary life waiting everywhere. Somewhere a radio is playing a note, familiar tune without trying. It becomes the soundtrack of the moonlit road. No grand parade, no crowded square, just little lights already there. Maybe home isn't one place, maybe it's a feeling we discover on the way. Amber window, shine tonight, turning ordinary streets into quiet light. Amber window, keep your glow long after everybody goes. Leave a little warmth where tomorrow starts, lighting hidden corners inside our hearts. Amber window, stay in view until another street beyond another doorway. Steam curls upward into the night. I wrap both hands around a paper cup. The warmth reaches farther than I expected. The vendor smiles and nods goodbye. A bicycle disappears from sight. A handwritten menu sways gently beside the narrow street light. The evening crowd has started thinning. The louder voices drift away, leaving room for softer moments that somehow choose to stay. I take another slow sip and watch the steam rewrite the air. Warm in my hands, warm in the air, warm in the silence, waiting there. A little comfort, a little pause, a little space without a cause. Warm in my hands, warm in my thoughts. Some things don't need to mean a lot. They simply stay for just enough, like paper cup warmth. Store signs flicker one by one, the colors resting on the ground. The delivery scooter passes, then leaves without a sound. Someone folds a chair outside and turns the final light away. The neighborhood begins exhaling at the ending of the day. The streets feel wider now, with fewer footsteps left behind. The cup grows lighter with every block. The roads grow calmer with every turn ahead. Only scattered footsteps remain. Only scattered footsteps remain. See you next week. The words fade first. The smiles stay longer. A pair of bicycles roll side by side until another corner pulls them home. Restaurant signs begin to dim, one after another, soft and slow. Someone waits before turning away. A jacket rests across one shoulder. The evening gathers little moments that somehow feel much older. Crosswalk lights blink patiently, keeping rhythm with the breeze. Even silence has a heartbeat if you stop enough to hear. Not every story needs an ending. Some are meant to gently fade, like familiar voices across the evening, never really going away. Leave a little laughter in the evening air. Leave a little kindness waiting somewhere. shadows of ordinary Friday nights. Paper lanterns sway above without demanding all the light. A dog waits outside patiently, watching every passerby, while someone's favorite melody escapes into the sky. Every goodbye feels lighter somehow when tomorrow is already close. Maybe every neighborhood keeps these little melodies, not written down, not spoken twice, only carried by the breeze. Leave a little laughter, leave a little grace, leave another memory in every place. Leave a little evening for the heart to keep. Some nights stay awake long after we sleep. A distant bell, metal wheels begin rolling somewhere beyond the next crossing. One more ride before the city closes its eyes. Windows glide through amber streets, painting ribbons on the tracks. Every station holds a story. Someone's leaving, someone's back. The conductor gives a quiet nod. Doors breathe open and release. Nothing hurried, nothing heavy. Everything arrives in peace. The skyline drifts beside the glass, like pages turning without sound. Tonight keeps moving gently without trying to slow us down. One more stop, one more street, one more moment, soft and sweet. Hold it gently, let it stay just a little longer. Ride with the last tram into the night, passing familiar windows covered in light. Ride with the last tram, easy and slow. Some places only evening can know. Take this feeling street by street, keeping tomorrow calm and complete. Ride with the last tram, don't rush home. Some journeys are the destination. Rain marks shimmer on the rails, though the clouds have drifted on. Empty benches keep their places, waiting for another dawn. The city hums beneath the wheels, not asleep, just resting now. Every turn feels like a promise, quietly fulfilled somehow. Outside the glass, the lights grow fewer. Inside, my thoughts become much clearer. No destination needs explaining. Tonight is enough. Ride with the last tram, one more mile. Every reflection makes me smile. Ride with the last tram, past the glow, there's still another place I'd like to know. Ride with the last tram, through the calm until the night becomes tomorrow. The tram disappears beyond the curve. Only one street changes after most people leave. The traffic fades beyond the blocks, storefront chatter disappears. A vending machine keeps glowing like it's been waiting here for years. A cat crosses an empty driveway without a reason to rush. And somewhere in the distance, a gate closes with a hush. The city hasn't fallen asleep, it's only speaking softer now. Can you hear it now? The quiet underneath the sound. Can you see it now? The details all around, the spaces between footsteps, the pause between the trains, the corners people overlook when they're moving too fast to stay. Can you hear it now? Can you hear it now? Can you hear it now? The quiet underneath the sound. Curtains shift behind a window and settle back into place. A bicycle leans against the fence, touched by a fading trace of light. Every ordinary moment feels larger than before, like the night is open pathways hidden in the noise before. The avenue begins to glow. Can you hear it? Soft colors hanging from the tree. Can you hear it now? Cherry blossoms wait in the distance. Can you hear it? Cherry blossoms wait in the distance. There was a night much like this one, when the trees seemed to hold the light instead of the sky. Petals shimmer above the walkway, moving gently with the evening air. Lantern colors gather softly along the branches everywhere. Couples drift beneath the blossoms without a hurry in their pace, and every step feels weightless in this quiet little place. The world slows down naturally without asking anyone to stay. Under cherry lamps tonight, everything is painted gold. Every branch and every shadow looks like a story being told. Under cherry lamps tonight, time forgets its usual shape. Moments linger a little longer before they fade away. Under cherry lamps tonight, the avenue becomes a song, and for a little while we simply belong. The breeze carries distant music from somewhere further down the road. Petals gather on the pavement like notes nobody ever wrote. The night keeps offering small wonders without demanding to be seen, and somehow that's what makes them more beautiful to me. Ooh. A narrow path appears, following the sound of water. Somewhere beyond the trees, somewhere beyond the trees. The water catches every passing light, like quiet stories floating side by side. The river bends without a sound, carrying reflections downstream. Leaves drift slowly with the current, as if following forgotten dreams. A gentle breeze moves through the railings, cooling the warmth left in the air. The city's rhythm fades behind me, leaving only moments here. Every ripple finds another, every step becomes its own. Let the river carry time without asking where it goes. Let the silence draw the lines only evening ever knows. Slowly, softly, every light becomes a wave, every wave becomes a memory. Soft riverside, take me where the water leads. The bridge behind grows smaller now, the shoreline opens wide. Someone whistles in the distance, then disappears into the night. Streetlights shimmer on the surface like tiny lanterns set afloat. The current keeps on moving gently without a single spoken note. Across the water, a little cafe keeps its light. Maybe I'll stop there before heading on. Looks like they're still open. Just one more stop tonight. The wooden sign sways gently, welcoming the evening breeze. A single lamp above the doorway paints soft circles on the street. Someone hums behind the counter while another page is turned. The room is full of quiet stories without saying a single word. Take a little time, stay a little while. Every cup, every smile makes the evening brighter somehow. Take a little breath, leave the day outside. Here tonight, everything feels right inside this little light. Outside, the river keeps on moving. Inside, the music moves more slowly. time forgets its usual rhythm. In the gentle amber glow, the cafe light grows smaller behind my shoulder. An old bridge waits ahead, waiting in the night. Someone laughs around the corner. Guess the weekend found us again. Lantern strings sway over quiet streets, painting little circles on the ground. Bakeries close, one light at a time, while conversations drift around. Bicycle wheels roll through the evening without disturbing anyone. Paper bags swing beside tired hands, holding pieces of the day now done. The florist gathers empty buckets, a record plays behind a door. Even ordinary moments feel brighter than they did before. The night keeps opening slowly, like pages no one wants to end. No plans to follow, no clock to chase, only familiar streets finding a softer pace. Every light invites another step ahead. Weekend lanterns glowing side by side, keeping every little corner comfortably alive. Weekend lanterns floating through the air, turning simple moments into something rare. Stay a little longer, don't let the evening fade. Every quiet memory starts exactly this way. Weekend lanterns guide us home tonight, leaving gentle colors in the corners of our minds. The bookstore leaves one window shining, its shelves resting in amber light. Someone quietly folds a newspaper before saying goodnight. The crossing signal changes softly, without anyone in a rush. Even distant footsteps seem to move inside the evening hush. A breeze slips through the side streets, carrying tomorrow without words. Every block feels somehow closer, every silence gently heard. Maybe happiness looks like this, not a grand celebration, just warm light, easy smiles and familiar destinations. Maybe this is enough, maybe it always was. Weekend lanterns still shining bright, holding little stories through the night. Weekend lanterns never asking why, simply lighting every moment as the hours pass us by. Take this peaceful feeling wherever tomorrow leads. Some nights never leave us, even after they disappear. Weekend lanterns stay a little more, there's another quiet street waiting just beyond the corner. The lanterns slowly disappear behind me. The crowd becomes only a whisper ahead. A narrow alley opens where softer lights are waiting, and the night begins again. Look how the clouds keep moving. Above the rooftops, layers of blue fade into shades that daylight never knew. Telephone wires stars trace quiet lines across a sky that slows down time. A single plane becomes a tiny spark, crossing gently through the dark. Someone pauses at the crossing too, looking up for just a moment. Porcelain sky, holding the night, soft as a page, turning with time. Porcelain sky, high overhead, keeping the colors the daylight left. Nothing to chase, nothing to prove, only this view, only this blue. Porcelain sky, stay for a while. The breeze rearranges hanging leaves, streetlights shimmer patiently. Windows grow fewer one by one, while the stars hide behind thin clouds. Even without a perfect view, the night is beautiful enough, simply because it keeps unfolding without asking to be seen. Far beyond the rooftops, tiny lantern lights appear. Maybe the weekend has just begun. A wind chime answers before I say a word. Looks like the quieter streets were waiting all alone. The alley narrows into amber light. Small doorways rest beneath old signs. Potted plants lean toward the evening, as if they've memorized the time. A bicycle basket catches shadows against a weathered brick wall. Someone waters tiny flowers before the final curtain falls. A handwritten menu fades outside a family-owned place. Even empty chairs remember the shape of yesterday. The air feels slower here, like nothing needs to hurry on. Every little corner has its own refrain. Every silent doorway knows somebody's name. Gentle alley, lead me through, past the lights I never knew. Gentle alley, take your time. Every stone feels so alive. Leave the noise, leave the day, let the evening find its way. Gentle alley, stay with me just a little longer before the street unfolds again. A paper notice flutters softly, pinned beneath a wooden frame. The scent of fresh bread lingers, though the ovens rest again. A child waves from an upstairs window, then disappears inside, leaving only quiet echoes, drifting with the tide of night. The lamps reflect on rain-worn pavement, though the sky has stayed so clear. Funny how familiar places feel brand new this time of year. Maybe peace is never loud, maybe calm is always found in little roads we almost missed, hidden somewhere just like this. Gentle alley, walk with me, every step feels unhurried. Gentle alley, hold the light until the fading edge of night. Simple places, simple days, leave the brightest memories. Gentle alley, one more turn, there's still another story waiting there. Some voice voices drift ahead, too soft to understand. Only fragments remain, carried through the evening air. Oh, it's alright, the evening wind. Guess I'm not the only one, still taking the long way home. The bridge stretches into quiet blue. Reflections dance beneath my shoes. The city's glow grows softer now, like watercolors spreading out. The railing cool against my hand. A slow breeze moves across the span. Every step feels unplanned, yet somehow exactly where I am. Across the bridge, across the night, somewhere ahead the lights shine bright. Across the bridge, across my mind, leaving the noise a little behind. Across the bridge, I finally see the quiet was waiting patiently for me. A cyclist disappears ahead, without a sound, without a rush. The river carries tiny lights like scattered thoughts that never touch. The sky keeps widening above, without demanding anything, only asking me to breathe and keep on wandering. The wind changes direction. Something drifts across the air, almost like a letter looking for someone. If I could send one thought, maybe the wind already did. The breeze slips through the narrow streets, turning corners before I do. It knows the places memories hide, long before they come into view. Some words never found the paper, some smiles never needed names, yet somehow they keep returning whenever summer calls again. Carry it slow, carry it far, like a letter without an address. Carry it light, carry it free, wherever tomorrow wants it to be. Carry it slow, carry it far. Maybe that's enough for the heart. Quiet whispers, leaves applauding overhead. Every breath becomes a postcard that no mailbox ever kept. The clouds begin to open, porcelain sky waits above. Crickets never hurry, neither does the wind tonight. The garden keeps the conversation. Jasmine lingers in the evening air, soft enough to almost disappear. Leaves exchange their quiet stories, only midnight seems to hear. A stone path gathers silver outlines under patient garden lights. Nothing has to be remembered, yet everything feels worth the time. The branches sway without a rhythm, still they never lose their grace. Even silence blooms like flowers in this hidden little place. The world grows smaller in the kindest way. No applause, no bright parade, only breathing, only shade. Every heartbeat finds its pace here beneath the sleeping tree. Stay a little garden night, hold the silence, hold it tight. Every blossom, every breeze moves exactly as it needs. Stay a little, don't let go, there's still beauty left to know. Garden night, walk with me, one more quiet melody. Tiny petals rest on stepping stones without anyone to see. The evening carries gentle fragrances through every memory. A moth circles around one lantern and quietly disappears like thoughts arriving only after the busiest hours clear. Even empty benches feel somehow alive when the night decides to stay a while. Season leaves a trace, every evening finds its place. Maybe peace has always grown where we forgot to look before. Stay a little garden night, keep these moments soft and bright. Every whisper, every tree adds another harmony. Stay a little, stay until every restless thought is still. Garden night, guide me home, even after morning comes. A wooden floor answers each careful step. The balcony waits above. The station melody finds the evening first. Looks like one more train has already gone. Ticket gates rest beneath soft lights. Platforms breathe without a crowd. One suitcase rolls across the floor, its wheels speaking low and proud. The vending machine hums quietly beside a sleeping mat. A timetable catches silver light like pages gently folded back. The city doesn't say goodbye, it simply slows its pace, leaving little traces, only careful eyes embrace. No hurry now, no race to win, just another evening settling in. Calm departure, easy pace, every memory finds its place. Calm departure, step by step, holding every promise that the night has kept. Take this feeling where you go, some roads in so others grow. Calm departure, carry me like a quiet melody. Street signs shimmer after midnight, soft reflections on the stone. One bicycle rests beneath a tree, never looking quite alone. Windows slowly lose their brightness, one by one they dim, leaving room for constellations to quietly settle in. Every ending makes a space for another gentle place. Every journey leaves behind something kind to carry home. Calm departure, one last smile, every quiet corner makes me smile. Calm departure, stay a while, the night still has its gentle style. Hold these moments, don't let fade, every peaceful memory we've made. Calm departure, lead me through until the lights become brand new. A familiar doorway waits ahead, one small light still shining. A key turns softly. Home has been here the whole time. Shoes rest quietly by the doorway. The hallway welcomes every step. A familiar scent fills the air, like nothing ever really left. The day's reflection settles slowly across the wooden floor, not as memories already gone, but moments worth returning for. Outside, the neighborhood grows still inside. The evening gently stays. Somehow every little journey has rewritten ordinary days. Nothing grand, nothing new, only gratitude for this view. Homebound light, soft and warm, waiting through every storm. Homebound light, always near, bringing distant moments closer here. Every road, every turn leaves another lesson still to learn. Homebound light, guide me home where every quiet night has gently grown. Final page remains unopened, tomorrow patiently asleep. Tonight belongs to peaceful breathing, promises the heart can keep. The clock continues without rushing, moonlight slips across the wall. Even silence feels familiar, like it always knew this call. If tomorrow comes too fast, I'll remember nights like that. Simple walk, simple sky, simple happiness. Never asks to be more. Homebound light, shine once more like you've done 1,000 times before. Stay a while, meet me with your quiet smile. Every ending leaves a spark, lighting gently through the dark. Homebound light, guide me home until another evening calls me home. The light fades, the room grows still. Outside, a single lantern moves with the breeze. Another evening is waiting.